looking forward to this one tonight. And we are officially underway here. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Mrazek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. They win the draw and go on the attack. Here's a pass down low. Moves the puck behind the net. Back at the point, they set it up. And he takes a shot. Just wide. From the blue line, they take control of it. Quebec's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick. Mrazek's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your former team for the first time. Listen, you're friends with a lot of the players that are on the ice. You know their tendencies, but when you step on it, you are enemies, and you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end of the game, guess what? You want the bragging rights.
Moves it to Johnson. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Takes the puck. And it's go time.
It's go time right off the hop, and fighting, physical and emotional dictating of the pace, and it's going to be a great one.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice, as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
I'm not even sure if the officials know who's going where. That's how much chaos it is in front of the penalty box. We'll see soon what goes up on the board.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Collins won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Quebec's got it along the wall. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. The Blackhawks have it now. Quick pass to Hartman. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
It takes a while to get comfortable when you're playing with a new team, and he's in his first game, and I think just keeping it simple, trying to get good reads off of his line mates, it takes time to build chemistry. It'll come.
The Blackhawks win that offensive zone face-off. Puck grab by Drouin. And that pass goes off a stick. Sends the pass over. Sends it in on the attack. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Athanasiou. Takes the feed. Throws it in. Scooped up along the wall by Cullen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Slides it up to Hall. The Blackhawks are on the attack. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Unable to reach that one. Chicago's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Hall. Looking to make something happen at center. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Quick feed to Athanasiou. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Cullen. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Mrazek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Gendron's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Dvorak's won a big draw in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Chicago's gained possession along the boards.
McIntyre's penalty is almost expired.
Right up the gut, here they go. Into the middle of the neutral zone. The Blackhawks squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
And here's a shot! Glove save made by Mrazek. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Quebec's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that's deflected.
He's been strong on the puck tonight, but he's still looking for his first.
From the top of the offensive zone here. And that's offside, stopping the play. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Sends a pass over. Sends it in deep. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Mrazek's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Lets it go. And that's blocked away. Can't maintain possession.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Oh, he got huddled by Mrazek.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Mackey's known to put pressure on the puck carrier with a big body check, guys. He wears down the opposition with his truculent zone ability.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And he slides it quickly to Cousins. Passes it to Reichel. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Lazar. Centering feed, and that's intercepted. Quebec's got the puck here in the open ice. Grabs it in his own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Quebec's on the attack. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Reichel. And now it's grabbed by Cousins. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Keeps possession on the play. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great read with the stick. Puts it in deep. Picked up along the wall by Gendron. A chance in front! Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Joshua's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. The Blackhawks take it across the line. Chicago's got it in their own zone. And they send it right back to him. Moves it to Entwistle. And he takes the feed. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. Taken by Cullen. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Entwistle. Quebec's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Works it across to Middleton. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hartman. Slides the puck over. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And the save. Handles the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Taken along the wall by Johnson. Now a quick pass to Ekman-Larsson. Quebec's got control of the puck. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Mrazek's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The centermen glide into position. The Blackhawks win the draw. Slides the pass over to Perry. Slides the puck to Dvorak. Chicago's got it along the wall. Into the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quebec's got it now. Rocked him in the open ice. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Moves it to the offensive zone. Takes the puck. Gets it back. Takes the feed. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Passes ahead from the right side. Poked away in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Hartman. Now he takes it over the line. And that's poked away by Yeager. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Bank pass off the boards. Jabs the puck away. Johnson's picking up steam. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Through center along the wing. Oh, what a collision there.
Well, that's just an absolutely huge hit, James. And there's going to be a stoppage in play here because I think that pane of glass is broken.
Still lots of time. Time left in the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Yeager's won the draw at center. And he takes the pass. Handles the pass. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Slick feed. Good check, frees the puck up. The Blackhawks working through center. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. Passes it over to Donato. Receives the pass. Dumps it in. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Entwistle. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Here's a short pass to Stanley. Quebec's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quebec's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. And he takes the feed. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Up the neutral zone now. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Quick feed to Reichel. From the left side, moves it up ahead. The Blackhawks are across the line and into the offensive end. Quebec's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the dish. Tries to feed it over to Lazar. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Comes up with the stop.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Quebec's got the puck. Takes the bank feed. Moves it quickly over to Cullen. Big time stop.
Mrazek's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Too much congestion in front. Quebec's got it behind the net. Back to the point it goes. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Angles it over to Cousins. Takes the pass. Quebec's got it in their own zone. And now it's over to McIntyre. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Jones. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Moves the puck. To the front. Whacks it out of mid-air to keep control. Slides it back to the blue line. Sends the pass over. And that's off a stick. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Pokes it away in his own end. From behind his own net. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. Quebec's got the puck now. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Moves it to Hall. The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Takes the feed. And that's blocked. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Quick pass to Perry. Puck scooped up by Ekman Larsson. From the point, looks to make something happen. Sends a pass over. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quebec's looking to break out. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Great poke check on the reach. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And sends it just out of reach. The Blackhawks gain possession. Picked up along the boards by Murphy. Moves it to the middle. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Blackhawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
Guys, we know this power play is ranked toward the bottom of the league, but with their first power play of the game, this is a chance for them to turn things around. They've been working hard. They might be able to capitalize on some good things here and get the momentum swinging in their direction.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Donato. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Gets it out of his own end. Quick feed to Donato. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Oh, what a dangle! Tremendous stop with the blocker by Mrazek.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And a successful clearing attempt. Dvorak's got it in the offensive zone. Skates in behind the cage. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Chicago's got possession while undermanned. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Slides the puck across. He says, let's get physical on that play. Nice zone entry from the right side. Moves the puck over to Jones. Trying to dump it out. And they take care of business on the play. Sent into the offensive zone. Quebec sliding the puck behind the net. Chicago's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. And earlier tonight, if you missed it, this is a moment that this kid won't ever forget, Cheryl.
You can't forget it when it's your lifelong dream from when you're a child and it's all you envision playing in your first NHL game, and then you get to take the inaugural rookie lap, all of the veterans in behind you, you know, kind of the bated breath before you put your foot on the ice. Then you carve it in there and you skate around, the energy in the building. Everyone knows it's your first lap that's in the stands. They know you're a rookie. And I'm sure a lot of family in the building as well to celebrate this lifelong dream.
Still tied here as the power play fails to come up with a goal.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Chicago's won the face-off deep in their own end. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Sherratt. Feeds it over to Perry. Quebec's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, tremendous hit on the play. Look at that, he's on his own bench.
Well, great catch by his teammates, isn't it, James, as he lands in the laps of his own. And you know what, there's a lot of laps going on right there. They're saying, man, you got it. You got a good one.
And that's broken up. Moves it quickly over to Sherratt. Oh, and that misses.
You can see the frustration in his face as he looks up at the roof. This guy knows how important it is to get the first marker in a game.
Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Hartman. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Chicago's gained possession. The Blackhawks gain the zone. And the puck skips away after that move.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Oh, off the outside of the frame! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. Quebec's won the draw and they'll go to work. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Drouin's got it in the defensive end. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Quick pass to Drouin. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. From the neutral zone now. And a stick break setup. Oh, what a stick save. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Sends it ahead to Reichel. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Slides the puck across to Yager. Takes it and looks ahead. The Blackhawks have it now. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. Sent in deep and the forwards will go to the bench. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Pass to Reichel. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Nice dish from the left wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Lazar's won it off the faceoff. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And they clear that puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's a great heads-up play by Athanasiou. Broken up by Joshua. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. Puck dumped in. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Through center. And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. Takes the puck. Rocks him. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Puck picked up by Entwistle. Inside the final minute of the first here. Shot! Oh, blocker save. What a stop. Late goings of this period. Still no score in this him up on the draw as they take possession. Knocked away. Hendren's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Stanley. Feeds the puck to Hartman. Scrum along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Punts to the paint. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Johnson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
With 70 stores and 14 restaurants, Delman's has it all.
teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Quebec's possession time was great in that first period, James. They'll want more of that in the second through the game. They'll need to do more with it. That means they're going to need to execute, not just stay on the perimeter, but find the middle of the ice.
Great hand-eye coordination as he gets the puck back. Quebec's moving it along the wing. Poked away by Johnson. Takes control of the puck. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Good stand-up hit. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. The Nordic Blizzard have it on the attack. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides the puck over. And he shuts the door on that. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Quebec's got it in the offensive zone. Rips it. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! Handles the puck at the point. Quick feed to Mackey. Moves around along the half wall. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it over to Hall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Drills them. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Cousins wins the draw inside his defensive zone. From the right side, takes the pass. Picked up along the wall by Cullen. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Let's get the call.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping ball.
The Blackhawks once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And there's another stop. He gets that one too.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Puck dumped in deep, allowing for the defenseman to change. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, great play to use the wall, handling the pass. Shot! Claps him with the glove. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Gendron's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lets it rip. No room for that one to get through. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Quebec's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick and off target. Here's a chance! That goes wide. Taken along the wall by Johnson. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And now it's grabbed by Gendron. Handles the puck. Takes the feed. Glove save and a flamboyant one at that. Collins recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Chicago's got possession here in their own end. Excellent stick work on the play. Scoops up the puck. Quebec's got it from behind the net. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Blackhawks have it behind the cage. Rifles lugging the puck. The Blackhawks' man advantage is over.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Chicago's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Long jam in front, that's broken up. And he takes the pass. Takes it to the front. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
The pass in front. Picked off in front. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck along the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Chicago's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Moves it to Reichel. And the puck departs the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Mrazek's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Slides it diagonally to Dvorak. Stop that one.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Mrazek's gonna hang on for a whistle. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Mackey's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Quick pass to Middleton. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Levels them with the hit. Here's a short pass to Jones. Takes control of the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit.
10 seconds left.
Handles the pass. They dump it in and will change personnel here. The Blackhawks gain possession. Chicago's playing it through the neutral zone. To his teammate. Here's a pass in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Chicago's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Good clearing attempt to breathe.
Lazar's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Slides it over with pace to Hall. Feeds the puck across to Drouin. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Grabs it in his own end. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Quebec's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Still has possession. Dumps it in. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Intercepted in the offensive end by Gendron. And that's high over the net.
And that's frustrating, James. You're in the right position at the right time. Not sure if the puck wasn't sitting flat, but whoa, that one just went and got airborne.
And they'll dump it in. The Nordic Blizzard have gained possession off the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Slick feed. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Strong defensive effort. The Nordic Blizzard have taken over in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Cousins has it in the defensive end. Knocked away with the stick by McIntyre. Looks to get the puck over to Athanasiou. The Nordic Blizzard have possession along the boards. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Stanley stick handling in his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Quebec's gained possession. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Battling for it along the boards. Moves the puck behind the net. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Yager's going to play it against the half wall. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
The Nordic Blizzard have the game's first goal, but it's certainly not for a lack of trying here in period number 2.
Well, James, if you build it, it will come. And they've
Yes.
continually been building and finding ways to generate shots. And finally, they cash in.
Slides it across to Donato. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Lazar. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Harry's got the puck. Up along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Donato. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a blast. Sacrifices the body. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Lazar's taking it from his own end. Great pressure to force the turnover by Drouin.
The Blackhawks have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Receives the pass. And he takes the feed. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Puck grab by Hartman. How did he stop that one?
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
And he takes the dish. Oh, a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. On the attack along the boards. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. Moves behind the net. Shot! Oh, what a paddle save on the play! Grabbed along the boards by Cousins. And it's a quick pass to Jones. Takes the pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves the puck. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 the score. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Sends the pass over. Takes the feed. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends it into the offensive zone. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Battle along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Moves it quickly over to Athanasiou. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Moves it to Athanasiou. Reaches out and uses the stick. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Great pad save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Collins got it along the wing. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Yager. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Grabs control of it at the point. Yager's got it against the boards. And he's got that one. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. From point blank! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Jagger's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Lazar's won the faceoff. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Hartman.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
The Blackhawks take possession of the neutral zone. That knocks it off the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Shot, and he makes the stop with the glove. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Tosses it on to Ekman-Larsson. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. The Nordic Blizzard have the puck against the boards. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Quebec's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Cousins has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the midway mark in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a short pass to Radish. And that pass attempt is deflected. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Dumps the puck in. Takes the puck. Quebec's on the attack. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Inside the offensive zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Middleton. Here's the chance on the attack. Takes the puck. A centering chance. Couldn't complete the pass. Moves the puck across to Hall. Now he takes it over the line.
Change up.
And he hangs on to the puck. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. Through center along the wing. Grabs the puck at center. Turns it over. Quick feed to Jagger. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quebec's got the puck. Taken by Gendron. Fires it into the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck. The Blackhawks have it now. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Blackhawks move it ahead. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Came up with a nice save. Quebec's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Here he is on a breakaway! Oh, demise him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck sent across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Mackey. Heads to the back of the net. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up by Entwistle. Sends it over to Athanasiou. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Unit goes right back to work.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Quebec's got it in the neutral zone. Up along the wing. And a strong physical collision on the play there. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's the breakaway. Throw on their feet. And it's poked away.
You got to have some confidence and swagger to make this no-holds-barred play there, James, because if you miss the poke check, guess what? It's in the empty net.
Scooped up along the wall by Middleton. Quebec's got the puck against the boards. Way too much congestion blocks that. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check by Middleton. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck over to Athanasiou. Moves it to Perry. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And now he tries to get it across to Yager. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Moves with the puck at the corner. Quebec's got the puck against the boards. With possession along the wall. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to Reichel. Quebec's got the puck shorthanded. Takes the feed. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Chicago's got it in their own zone. The Blackhawks pick up steam and are on the attack. Quick shot! Gives them nothing in front.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Gendron's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Chicago's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Centering feed! Oh, he comes up with a stop. The power play fails to convert. They still trail by one.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by one, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Quick pass to Johnson. Play is called for offside. Here in the late going to the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And off the face-off, they take possession. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Great defensive stick work on the play. Chicago's got it along the wall. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the wall by Donato. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Chicago's got the puck against the wall. From behind the net. Strong defensive effort. And he's ridden off the puck.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Unloads one. Lets it go. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Blackhawks are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Slides the puck over. The Blackhawks have it behind the cage. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Handles the puck. Takes a shot. Close, but not close enough. They've really got him on their heels here now. To the half wall to Jones. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Taken along the wall by Yeager. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a short pass to Jones. Quick feed to Hartman. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Pushes it across to Lazar. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's knocked away. And he loses control here. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Quick pass across to Mackey. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
And he takes the pass. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
All right, guys, this is the second opportunity for this power play unit of the game, and we know they're ranked toward the bottom of the league right now. All they have to do is trust the process, do what they've been practicing during their off days, and hopefully capitalize on this opportunity here.
Handles the pass. From one end of the blue line to the other. Picks off the feed. Dvorak's got it on the offensive end. The Nordic Blizzard have the puck in their own zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Quebec's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
Picks up the puck. A shot. Gets in front of it. Mrazek's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Where he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Hartman's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Chicago's got the win off that draw. And they send it down the ice. And now he angles it across to Donato. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Lazar's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Lazar's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Centering feed! And it's blocked! Denies them in close. Oh, and he makes another save! Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Johnson's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. is over the net. Drives to the sweet spot and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it. He misses the net.
And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, and a save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. He's been agitated and undisciplined all night, putting his team in a vulnerable position as he takes another one.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Puck picked up by Johnson. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Sends it over to Lazar. And the puck clears the zone. McIntyre's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Lazar. From the blue line, they take control of it. Quebec's going to play it from the corner. Grips it and rips it! The Blackhawks gain possession. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quebec's looking to break out. Dished on over to McIntyre. And that's off a stick. Quebec's moving the puck through center ice. Puck dumped in, and the D's going to change here. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Blackhawks from their own end will go for a quick change here. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Two-man advantage coming up here.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Stopped by the goaltender.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Johnson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And he loses control of the puck. Trying to get out of the defensive end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And that's just out of reach. Puck scooped up by Edwin Larson. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Looking to clear the defensive zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
And now it's grabbed by Ekman Larson. Handles the puck from the left side. With the steal. Slides the puck across to Cullen. And manages to clear the zone. The Blackhawks have it now. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Moves it to Johnson. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And the puck leaves the zone. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. The Nordic Blizzard have taken to the offensive attack. And that pass is redirected. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Chicago's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes it at center. Feeds it over on the attack. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Centering feed, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Jager's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And loses possession after a solid hit. Poked away in the offensive end. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Here's a shot. Great save by Mrazek. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed from the left side. Slick feed. Penalty coming up as the ref did not like that. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
You can almost hear the sighs on the bench as that third penalty within the frame has been called here, James. A tough position as they can't get any rhythm going on the bench.
The Blackhawks on their man advantage here tonight once more.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Quebec's won the face-off deep in their own end. Passes over to Lazar. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lazar's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win that draw at center. And now it's to Drouin. Receives the pass. Quebec's got the puck now. Slides it across to Lazar. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Quick pass to Drouin. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Quebec's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles the pass from the right side. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Pushes it across to Hall. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Tries to get it over to Johnson. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Here's a short pass to Jones. There's a shot. Just wide of the net. Quebec's penalty killers get a hold of it. Tries to feed it over to Lazar. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And now he moves it to Johnson. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. He got all of that hit. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Perry. Quebec's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Read that perfectly with the poke check. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Moves inside! And that goes off course wide.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
Chicago's got possession of the puck.
Quebec's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down the shutout right now.
The score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Quebec's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Quick feed to Yager. And he takes the feed. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Poked away in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Murphy. The Nordic Blizzard have taken possession in their own end. Takes the feed at the point. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Tigers are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Cousins wins the draw inside his defensive zone.
Quebec's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
And somehow he hangs on. Grabbed along the boards by Murphy with the stop. And he takes the dish. Sends it in on the attack. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Stopped by the goaltender.
Mrazek's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Quebec's got it against the boards. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. And here's the pass to Cousins. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Quebec's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Lazar's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Steps inside the line. Fires it with the stop. Chicago's got control of the puck. Takes the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Middleton. Mackey's got it in the offensive zone. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Puck sent in deep, and they'll make a change. Moves it around along the half wall. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, what a save! Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Throws it in. Along the half wall with the puck. Chicago's got the puck. Jostled off the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Slithering feed! And that goes off a stick. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Feeds it to McIntyre. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pass across to Sherratt. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Quebec's got possession here in the offensive zone. McIntyre's got him to the side. And that pass goes off a stick. Quebec's across the blue line. Sends it in deep. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Can't get a hold of that pass. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides the puck to McIntyre. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Dishes it to McIntyre. Quebec's got it along the wall. The Blackhawks gain possession. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Chicago's got it across the line. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Cousins. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, they do it again.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and Kate play safe.
Gets the puck in deep. The Nordic Blizzard have taken possession along the wall. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Moves it to Radish. Loose puck battle along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Scoops up the puck here. Drouin's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Taken along the wall by Drouin. Murphy's got the puck. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. A chance on goal. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Sends the pass over. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it on over to Athanasiou. Takes the feed. Puck grabbed by Johnson. And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Puck dumped in and they'll complete a line change. Quick pass to Athanasiou. Chicago's in transition. Sends a pass over. On the attack along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. All right, well, we got a breather in action. Let's check in with our own Carlin Bay that ring.
Jones gets my vote tonight. He stayed with it, and even though he hasn't been able to get any points, he continues to work hard, guys.
Taken by Ekman Larson. Moves it over to Sherratt. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Takes the puck at the point. Takes the puck. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Quebec's got it in their own zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Quebec's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that's deflected. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Nice zone entry from the right side. Puck picked up by Yeager. Here he is in front. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. Jones has it in the defensive end. Angles it over to Athanasiou. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Quebec's gained possession. And he takes the feed.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Johnson. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Ekman Larsson's going to play it to the corner. Nice poke check. Scrum ensues along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Murphy. And that's poked away. That's blocked. The Nordic Blizzard have gained possession off the wall.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Gains the zone along the right wall. To the empty net. Scores! There it is! The big 3-0!
Well, 30 goals is quite an achievement, and it signifies an excellent season, James. That's why not everyone can do it. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Quebec's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Dumps it in. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed moving in. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. And that one's turned away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. Well, a nice feather in the cap and a sign that he certainly belongs with his first career shutout.
Well, there's only one first, James, and he just got his first shutout, and that's got to feel incredible. Anytime you go between the pipes, you want to make a difference for your team, and he did just that.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.
it.